Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I apologize for the longer than normal um, welcome to the stream thing. Much apologies on that one. However, we are here. We are waiting. Um, I am playing Satisfactory with kory, and I hope you all enjoy this. It's the start of a new year. I was planning on doing this over on TikTok, not gonna lie, but I'd rather stream here. And eventually we'll get dual streaming set up so that we can on both platforms. With that being said, I hope that everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Or I would say night at this point. It's like, it's late enough where I'm at where I'll say night. But I hope that everybody is enjoying themselves this evening. And we most definitely will continue with what we are doing. Anyway, here we are. I'm for um, currently waiting for kory to join this server. Um, and once that is underway, I will start kind of explaining in the meantime I will start kind of explaining what is going on and what we will be doing. Kory has not said hello. I'm gonna go to where I believe it is where all the resources and stuff are. Now, you might be wondering, what is the purpose in grabbing a whole bunch of leaves? Trust me, there's a very big purpose in this. We're going to need fuel to burn. We'll also need the ability to do biofuel and stuff like that. I've had several long, extended sessions with kory off stream already with this game, so I do have a general knowledge of how to play the game and a general kind of understanding. So even though he's not here, we will most definitely start with the things that I feel are most important. Now, I will point something out. Kory is a much more experienced veteran of this game than I am, essentially meaning I'm kind of a noob compared to him. However, I know enough to at least get us started while we're waiting for him. Um, I know enough to be dangerous. That's what matters, right? That's what matters. I know enough to like be slightly dangerous, and that is the point. You need to be slightly dangerous in order for things to be successful. Anywhoozles, we are most definitely. I think we're going in the right area. I'm not gonna say most definitely because I don't know for sure. I think I'm going the right way. We're gonna like turn on our flashlight. And also, real quick, one thing that must do, just in case we run into hostiles. And I'm just gonna go out and say it. I'm not ever gonna have too many leaves, I don't think. I can't tell if I'm going the right way. And this is a problem. I don't know if I'm going towards the right area. I think I am. I don't have a map yet. So we can't just like pull up a map and be like, yeah, we're going the right way. I think I'm going the right way. This is where the guidance of the old wise sensei Kory would be helpful.
Streaming?
Yes, I am live. I am live right now.
No, no, I'm seeing fine streaming.
I don't know. Are you?
Yes,
He has
says I'm
won the
streaming.
he has won the battle of getting live. Now, to be fair, I did plan on starting around like 6 o'clock. It is now an hour and a half past that time. I was going to go over on Twitch and or sorry, yeah, TikTok and stream over there. However, I felt like, you know what, the YouTube channel needs some love. Let's go over to the YouTube channel. So, with that being said, Corey is the wise old sensei that knows much more than I do about this game. And I don't know where he's at, but he is not in the server. So, um, I think I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. Now, I did skip through the onboarding process and everything. The game, yes. Ooh, look, it's a hostile. I'm gonna grab these leaves real quick. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I have yet to. Uh-oh, he's gonna charge me. Ow. Ow! Stop it, stop it, stop it. Let me get a hit. Yeah, run away like a little bitch. Run away like a little bitch. That's right.
Samples of new alien species acquired.
We'll
Notable
see.
features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and
Ah,
receiving
yes,
blood
this is the
trauma.
exact spot
This
that I
record
wanted.
remains for
Okay.
later study.
Okay, I'm coming towards you. So are you trying to go back to the place where we started,
Yes, in the
which
other
is in
game.
play?
Yes, that's exactly. Actually, I'm already back there. I've already made that. Okay. So Corey and I, um, like I said, Corey has much more experience in this game than I do, and I've made it very clear to him that I don't want him to be speed building things and that I don't need optimum production early. Quite simply because
Adam, I had to I had to stop playing the game yesterday, so I won't do that. Kind of like you with Nimby Rails. You
yes,
just play
NIMBY.
and you just immediately know what to do.
Okay, fair point. Okay, I am that way with NIMBY Rails. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
But
one of
you
those
cannot get
people.
mad at me if I just start going ham on that.
Yes, I can because I have a method to my madness, and you mess with the feng shui. That's why I get irritated. You mess with the feng shui, man. I know you're trying to be helpful, but you end up messing with the feng shui more than you're being helpful. I
Hey,
understand
I
why.
will say
Oh,
this: we
stop.
need screws, and you
I
need to
un-
listen when I'm trying to show you how to play the goddamn game.
what if I don't want to listen to you?
You won't learn anything.
Oh, I will learn things, but I'll learn things like I have in every other way, in every other point in my life. It's called the hard way, and in fact, it's called the fuck around and find out way.
You know
And
what?
I'm not gonna lie, the fuck around and find out
Come
way
at
is
me.
very fun. Damn, you're not even here yet. I'm just clearing leaves at this point, ladies and
Oh, I'm planning
gentlemen.
out beats at the hard drive area.
Oh yeah, grab that hard drive. We're gonna need that at some point. Okay, first things
You saw me
first,
put
we're
down
gonna the hub.
yes.
Is that what you're waiting for me to put down? Well, good news. I have just barely put it down. So the hub is now down. For the only reason being that I need a power source to do what I am about to do. Production, miner. Now, we do need screws and all that kind of stuff, So all three of these iron deposits are going to get mined early.
For those and a supercomputer.
What the hell was that voice? Can you please not ever do that again?
I don't know. I was mimicking one of my favorite
Did you
YouTubers.
just hit puberty? Like, what the heck was that, bro?
I was trying to mimic one of my favorite YouTubers that played this game. Hey Adam,
Okay, whatever.
would it help if you turned this about 90 degrees?
You know
Because
what? Actually, it would, but then here's the problem with doing that. I have
just stick
OCD.
it in this, or just stick it inside here, inside,
Hold
inside the
on, hold
small
on,
little can,
hold on, hold on.
and
I
I'll
have
start making biomass.
OCD. Leave me alone.
The first things we're going to unlock are the splitters and mergers.
Yes, I would agree. That is
And
very
so
valuable.
I can unlock the alternative
But
recipe for foods.
we're gonna put it over here because yeah.
RNG Jesus gives us that recipe.
You mean if the game decides to be that nice to us?
Yes, that's why I said RNG Jesus.
So I will be placing most of the equipment. I've basically told Corey that I will place things and that he can kiss my bungholio.
But I'm in charge of the power, though, Adam.
Why do you have to be in charge of the power? You realize if you're in
Because
charge of the power, I'm going to be constantly saying, Scotty, I need more power.
oh, I am. Once we get Mark II conveyors, I'm going to go to an area where there's a
I
lot of
will,
pure
you know what?
coal.
I will also let you be in charge of unlocking that kind of stuff because I no much care to do that kind of stuff. But I can, like, if need be, I will. But
And
so
I'm gonna make us 48 coal generators.
why not 42?
Because I'm gonna maximize our power.
But why not 42?
You and your goddamn SpongeBob memes.
It's not a SpongeBob meme. Do you not know the significance of the number 42 in baseball, Corey? My gosh.
No.
Wow, and you call
You know me,
yourself a
I barely even pay attention to baseball. And
you call yourself a baseball fan, but you don't know the significance of the number 42? It's Jackie
the
Robinson.
main,
Do you know
yeah,
who
I don't know who
Jackie
that is,
Robinson
but
is?
I pay attention to like the Raptors or the Navy.
Okay, the Raptors, yes, technically count as professional baseball, by the way. For those of you here, like, who are the Raptors? It's a team that is part of the Pioneer League, which is a independent professional baseball league, not affiliated with Major League Baseball. Interestingly enough, they used to be called the Salt Lake City Trappers before they were the Ogden Raptors, which have an interesting claim to credit. Constructor. Now, I will place all the power lines because as of right now, we only have Mark 1 power line stuff, and I have a very good method to my madness of how I place all my wires and stuff. And I love Corey to death, but Corey has a tendency to max out the wires, and then I can't use them. And it's slightly annoying. So I have banished him from the ability to be able to place power lines in my worlds.
That's just until I get
Like once
what
we
was it
get the
called?
net upper power
Mark two.
lines, I'll probably keep you banished just because I'm that way about it and I'm OCD. And you freaking run your power
Well,
lines
no,
like an
once I get
autistic
like the
monkey.
alternative power connection points, oh, it's organized and there's no wires coming, no power poles on the floor. All connected to the ceiling. Once we get the elevator, I'll connect the power to the elevator so we can bring the power up from to the second floor with the elevator. It's much nicer and cleaner. Well, I'm going to do the belts though if you need me to do that.
Nah, I got the belts. Cause shit, I placed the hub the wrong way. Don't do anything in the hub. You're gonna have to get out of the hub for a second. Sorry, I make boo boo. I place hub wrong way. Whoopsies. Nobody saw anything that did not happen. I know that it's on camera, but nothing happened. Anything that you thought just happened is a figment of your imagination. Just like me. I'm just kidding. I have a weird sense of humor. Now, so everything that I'm building right now is all temporary because once I have the resources to build a building, one of the first things I do is build a building. Because if you can build a building, why wouldn't you build a building? You know, that vibe.
Should I give you a tip if you don't like spiders
Oh, I'll
on how
give
to
you a
do
tip,
the
all right.
arachnophobia mode on, Adam?
I have arachnophobia, and if you keep talking about spiders,
No,
I'm
no,
going to
Adam.
rage.
Adam, this would turn the spiders into PNG of cats.
I don't want cats in a cave, okay? I understand that I have arachnophobia, but I'm going to be honest with you for a second. Cats in caves is slightly more terrifying. And yes, I will fight you on that. It's kind of like putting a lion inside of its den, okay? How is that not terrifying? That laugh
Adam, I
tells
have
me
an
you.
ankle bite cat at home.
Yeah, and I have a little ankle biting chihuahua at home. What's your point?
That chihuahua is the most timid thing on this planet.
I'm not gonna lie, it is the most timid thing on the planet, but that's not my point, and it will bite your ankles. It has tried to do it to me. It is the sweetest, most timid dog ever, but as soon as you get that dog all riled up, that dog, I'm not even kidding, will bite your ankles. How do I hit that? Oh yeah, I need to go make some biomass. But main priority
Oh,
was
I
to
have some.
just to get
I
all
put
this set up.
biomass. Oh, I thought I put biomass in there.
You did
Give you
not.
like 200.
You gave. I
Yeah, there should
think
be 200. Those
it was
200. There
not
should be
running though.
400 in your inventory.
Now why? Oh, we need more power. Scotty, I need more power.
It gave me 25 um, cable and 15. What's it?
I
15
don't have
plates and
25
wire.
cable. I
I
don't
mean
have.
wire, not cable
I
wire.
don't. I don't think I have 25 wires. I do not have 25 wires. I only have 6 wires.
I go make more.
Yes. So next thing I'm going to do, since okay. So we're gonna go here to production miner. I'm gonna place the miner right on top of this weirdo because he's weird. Hey, Ding Dong, can you move out of the way for a second?
just let me get some a bit more copper. If I remember correctly, when you're using that chisel, it plays out we will rock you. I think that's a cool little Easter egg. But that if they changed it since the last, they could have changed it. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of Easter eggs in this game if you look out for them.
Yes, but I do need. I'm currently now going to set up our temporary copper. I need wire. Are you gonna have enough wire to loan me some wire?
I'm gonna make 4 power things,
Okay,
biomass
but
generators.
are you gonna have enough leftover wire? Because I need to place a assembler and
How much is
actually, sorry,
how
to
much?
build cable, I need two assemblers. So I need a smelter and two assemblers. I don't know how much that costs. That's why I'm asking you if you'll have enough left over.
Two. I don't think we have assemblers yet unlocked.
Yes, we do.
No, we have constructors, not
Okay,
assemblers.
sorry, constructors, assemblers, same difference.
No, no, they're not. 2 different machines.
I understand they're two
There's
different
17.
machines.
There should be 17 wire
Okay,
running cable.
I
Again,
don't need cable. I need wire.
how much do you need?
Hold on. I need to place a smelter, so I have 6, I need 8. And then I
Um,
need to place constructors. I have everything I need for the constructors. I just need like 4 or 5 more wires. You know what? 16 will do. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Oopsies.
how many iron plates do you have?
Not enough.
Not reinforced iron plates, because I give you reinforced iron plates.
Creatures in the way. Stupid creature.
It's referring to you.
Are you calling me a stupid creature? Did you just call me a
You're
stupid creature, bro?
you're
What
the
the
one that's
hell is
replying.
wrong with you? I can't believe you just called me a stupid creature.
Oh, and hey, Adam, if you hit N on your keyboard, that search button function is also your calculator, if that helps you.
Didn't use a calculator in high school. I'm not going to use one now. And the reason I didn't use a calculator in high school is because I never did homework. Because I was that student.
Trust me, once I start unlocking shit, you're gonna need the calculator.
Do you have any reinforced iron plates? I need a couple more to place the second assembler or
On the floor.
whatever. The floor or the ground? Where are you?
Inside the hub.
Okay.
Look on the
We
hub,
do
it's on the floor.
we do need more power though.
I'm working on it.
When you get there. Because like I can currently iron ingot. We're gonna start
I'm gonna
running
turn
that.
this one to plates.
Okay, that's gonna be plates. Okay, cool. I will configure this one then. Iron ingot. And we're gonna need this one to be. We'll make this one screws. Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna unlock
Oh shit.
the
We can't do
bear splitter
screws
and
anymore.
stuff like that first. Then unlock the MAM so I could try to unlock the Mark II
Okay.
holes.
E configure standby because I'm an idiot. Select recipe. We need iron rods, not screws. But we can always just place another assembler on the edge of that. Ingot.
Oh, what's a
You
good
said
place to put this where it's not in the way of crap? Put it right here for now. Right next to the hub.
let's. You know what? We'll have. You already have one allocated to plates, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna allocate this one to rods, and then we'll connect those two conveyors at some point so we can have a ton of screws. And then we're gonna go here to constructor. I need one more of these doohickers. Why do I feel like a human establishing a colony on a planet?
If I remember correctly, as far as the lore, if I remember enough, they're trying to save Earth.
Why would I want to save Earth?
Because the dumb AI likes to guilt trip you in trying to save Earth. She's so sarcastic too, and it's fun, and it makes me laugh sometimes.
That's actually slightly annoying, not gonna lie. Okay, well,
You wanna wire these up?
yes, as a matter of fact, I will. I gotta dismantle a wire. Actually, because
There's an extra 120 megawatts of room for you.
thank you, actually, that is helpful.
Well, before you start making cable, Adam, can we let that run enough? Hold on. Let let the wire build up until we get 300 wire.
Please tell me you have more cable. Could you bring me some more
I can make
cable
more
if you
cable.
Yes, if you have the stuff to make more cable, that would be helpful.
Because Adam, don't run the cable just yet, because we need more. I need 300 wire. So I can unlock the.
Grab wire off the conveyor belt like a peasant. Deal with it. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I am not going to hit the pickup button 300 times.
Why not?
My thing, I will get carpal tunnel at that rate.
You will not get carpal tunnel from hitting the E button that many times.
It's a good way to start. It's a good place to start.
You're gonna get carpal tunnel
Purple.
syndrome from playing video games. It has nothing to do with which button you're pushing constantly. Okay, I will just not configure the second. Will you stop touching things? You're touching things. Stop touching my things. Alright, we now have pretty much everything going, except for one other thing that I have yet to get underway. And it's mainly because I don't have enough wire or cable to do so. Um, but next is going to be limestone so that we can get concrete so that we can start building our base. Once we start building our base, yes. Actually, real quick, until we start making that. I don't have the conveyor connected between the two assemblers or constructors, sorry, over here. So if you feel the desire to do so. We are making plenty of things.
Because we need 3 wire, so we could have wire being made and cables being made
Yes.
to get the
So
splitters unlocked.
again, so I'm not 100% worried about splitting things right now. I'm more worried about getting concrete production up and going, but I know that I need wire
Because
and
Adam,
cable to do so.
if if we get the splitter, we can make 2 concretes making at once. And once we get the Mark II belts, we can make 3 concrete at once. Once we get the Mark II, I think we can make 4 or 5 concrete at once.
What you just said makes absolutely no sense. None at all, by the way. Okay, don't take all the wire because I need some of the wire so that I can like start constructing other things. Just so you
So we're
know.
1/6 of the way there.
So please don't take all the wire. I know we're trying to unlock the splitters. I know that having 2 concrete going at once is valuable, but honestly, in the other world where I was testing my build, I found it actually much more efficient to have one conveyor feeding into the building and then splitting the concrete production inside the building. So I'm not 100% worried about doing that out here. What I'll probably do is build the stuff down from the limestone and then build a storage container so it can just be continuously building off of one concrete maker and continually just build into more concrete, if that makes sense. I'm not really highly worried about um, efficiency right now, which we've already discussed. More worried about getting as much supplies built up as possible so that when I do start building that base, because when I do start building that base, honestly, we're only probably going to have 2 miners running on copper, or sorry, iron. Also, I could place another assembler or constructor, whatever the freak they're called, and start. You could turn one of these two, add another assembler, and start building screws if you need them.
Can you place a constructor right here?
Do you not have the stuff to do it? But I can build it. Yes, I can place it. I was gonna say it can be either of these two. I don't have enough cable. This is why I wanted to get cable operation up and going so I can continue to place things. So I'm gonna be this way, but
wire inside there for you.
I know I'm gonna be this way, but I need wire production up and going for a minute. Or I need cable production going up for a minute so that I can get cable auto producing. That way I don't have to keep running back and forth between the hub to build things.
You could just build yourself a crafting bench right by where you need to be.
Give me the crafting bench. I'm just kidding.
All you have to do is hit Q and hit special, and you should see crafting bench.
Yes, yes, I know how to build a crafting bench. I just don't want to. Okay, because it's honestly much easier to just run this other assembler for a minute. And then, because that's all I'm doing. I'm running this other constructor for a minute, building up a supply of wire, or sorry, cable, and then I'm going to delete this conveyor belt again so you can just start grabbing it out of that other constructor. Riveting gameplay we are using. Yes, it's very riveting.
Oh, bless you.
There's no blessing for you. You're an atheist. I'm just kidding. Alright, screw production is now up and going. So if you want to, you can get screwed. See what I did there, Corey? You see what I did there? Like what I did there? No? No? Okay. I'm gonna go jump off the cliff. That was a horrible pun. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not actually gonna do it. Birdie! Look, it's a birdie. It's a little birdie. I don't know what it's called, and I don't want to kill it because I feel like killing a bird would be horrible. That's why
Good
I'm
news,
not
Adam.
getting it. We have the splitters unlocked. Congratulations. Cool. Do we have mergers unlocked yet, or is that not unlocked yet?
Oh, they both unlocked the exact
Oh, they
same
both
time.
unlock at the same time? Okay. I did not know that.
Damn it, I need 12 more. Need 12 more wire.
Not gonna lie, chat. It's kind of funny to sit here and watch him grab wire off the conveyor belt.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in, visualize all the people relying
Ada,
on you.
you are
The sea
very
is made
annoying.
of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes.
It's almost as bad as
Action
frickin'
satisfy your dreams.
what's her name in frickin' I don't know what we call her. What's her name in frickin' Space Engineers? Just inventory full. Inventory full.
I think either Sharon or Karen.
I think I started calling her Karen. Just like I call the AI computer at my work Karen. That's for a different reason though. I work in the food industry and I call it Karen because of I don't have enough iron plates. I completely forgot about that stuff. Do not fall off the cliff. Please do not fall off the cliff. That would be very, very, very bad. Chat, last time I fell off the cliff, I lost my entire inventory. Real quick, I'm gonna turn all this leaves and stuff into biomass. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday night. Excuse me. Alright, I need to run to this one before I go up there. Hey Corey, do you have concrete?
No.
Son of a beeswax. We have a slight problem.
Go start making go up and
Actually,
harvest concrete.
hold on. I say slight problem, but it's really not a problem actually at all. I just like being dramatic. It's fun. Imagine trying to build a building by hand with no automation. We call that very hard mode. If I'm gonna get carpal tunnel from anything in this game, it's gonna be from holding down the shift button to move faster.
If you shift and hit C, you slide and it's a little bit faster.
Shift C. Whee! Oh, this seems like a very dangerous maneuver, but we're gonna do it anyway.
That slide is used to go slide under belts.
It has a longevity. I can't just slide in perpetuity.
I never said it's going to last forever.
Yes, but I hoped it would. Hey, can you build me a portable miner if you have the stuff to do it? I don't know why that's not letting me build a portable miner.
Because you need the item work. Not this. It's the equipment workshop. It should be to the right of the crafting bench.
Thank you. Much appreciated. We're just gonna go and create 4 of these. Why not?
Today's Monday.
I don't need any more than that as of right now. Definitely. Oh, we gotta be careful. No, 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 no. I almost just fell down and go boom. That would have been very, 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 very bad.
Then
You
now I
don't
have to
want to
go
go.
save your stuff.
No, I'd probably just cheat and delete the hub and replace the hub like I did last
Milestone
time.
reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to
Ma'am,
research and develop new
can you
technologies.
please stop talking?
Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars.
What if I don't
automate,
want
extend,
efficiency and alignment?
To advance Fixit's mission, all
What
notable
if I want
technological
overcomplication
resources,
and
technology, or other
long
elements
amounts
should
of
be
time of
investigated
work?
regardless of any perceived danger,
Do,
as
do, do,
stated
do.
in the Pioneer contract.
Yes, 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 I know. You don't let me build right here. You let me do this last time. Why are you not letting me do it this time?
What's
Was
wrong?
what am I not doing? Oh, the belt is not connecting. The belt is not letting me go down the hill. I think I know what I did wrong. I just
It's
have to
probably
run
too
all the way
steep.
back. Well, also, I think it's like clipping into the freaking, oh shit, okay, oh, okay, I'm just dumb sometimes. I'm just slightly dumb at times. Whee! I'm just gonna take a full stack of those. Curiousness. Oh no, I can't do it from down here. Oh well, I tried. I tried. I failed. I gave up. Now I'm trying again. I may fail, and I may give up again.
Okay, I'm going to start researching the hard drive. I can make some portable miners.
I get so scared when I go down this. I get scared.
For that, I want to make sure that everything's all topped off. Yeah, they're fairly topped off.
I do
Might
not
as well.
need a smelter for concrete, correct?
Nope, just constructors.
So I'm not going to build 2 constructors for this just quite yet, just because I'm just going to be stockpiling.
Might as well make 2 at them, so you could get a stockpile faster.
Don't tell me how to play the game. I'm just kidding. Fine, I'll listen.
Game
to
is
you
about
guys.
efficiency.
Damn, I need more iron plates. Whee! 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 He should not have like taught me how to slide because I'm gonna continue to do it constantly now.
But just wait until I get the zip line unlocked.
The zip line. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have way too much fun with the zip line. Please don't unlock the zip line too quickly. Or else you're just gonna see me zip lining across the map for no absolute reason other than
That's what it's for.
it's fun.
And there's things called hyper tubes. There's jetpacks. And there's guns in here too. There's bombs. Which I'm going to try to unlock.
Bombs? We don't need bombs yet. Why do we need bombs?
I can't unlock training yet.
I know I'm a trainiac, okay, and I get that. Okay, but I don't need trains just yet. Okay, all of our resources are like right next to each other, and once I build a building, building a stockpile is going to be easier than.
No, criterium, not trains. Criterium. It's the stuff that you use to make the Mark II.
Conveyor belt.
But for the time being, I laid down the portable miners.
Curious question, and this is exactly that, just a curious question. Can I merge conveyors with more than one product onto one conveyor?
If it's the same product, yes, but since we don't have the sorter conveyor box thing.
Okay, so that would be a no, would be the answer to that question. Okay, thank you.
I'm going to make this belt look pretty real quick.
We don't need a pretty belt, Kory. It's going to get deleted soon. Stop it! I don't need pretty belts. I need belts that are functionable. That's all I need.
I eventually want to make the power system area inside that cave that's up there that I cleared out.
Did you clear it out again?
Yes.
Is there coal in the cave? Because if there's not coal
No.
in the cave, why would we put it in there?
I was going to put those biomass generators in there.
Why?
Because I can.
Will you stop taking all the iron plates? I need them. Can you make conveyor belts go up and over other conveyor belts?
They could overlap.
But they can't go up and over each other?
Kind of.
Because I'm basically what
trying to
I'm
build-
doing is I'm building a whole bunch of storage containers right here that are going to house
you
all
give
of
me-
the supplies and goods for
Just
temporary.
base building. If I could have 200 concrete, I can get us the belt thing that moves the stuff up.
We're just going to act like those two conveyor belts. Why does that not work? It's because I'm missing materials.
Oh.
Stop that.
I was stuttering a bit.
When I place the lookout tower, I'm going to look out down here from the lookout tower, and we're just going to see an extremely jumbled mess of storage and production, which will be remedied soon.
Oh, we have the level 1 conveyor lift, if that's what you were talking about, where you just bring it up to another level. Is that what you're talking about?
No. Picking up plates off of the conveyor belt.
If we're talking about this done? 30 seconds.
Alright, everything is going into storage crates. Except for the other stuff over here. I've yet to put the copper wire and stuff into its storage crate. However, we are going to do a slight
Adam,
modification.
there's a reference to Rick and Morty in here.
Congratulations. I'm happy for
Mr.
Rick and
Meeseeks.
Morty. Wrong button. Conveyor belt splitter.
Fluid dynamics for pioneers. Audio. Streamer mode, mute, license to music. Yes. Need to do that.
Alright, congratulations. We now have wire production and cable production both running at the same time. Yay, everything is going into storage crates. Do we have the lookout tower belt? Special. I still cannot build the lookout tower. Why not?
Because I have to
want to.
unlock it, Adam.
Why have you not?
Yes, hard drive's done. Alternative screw recipe, yes. Select. So that means I can do this, Adam. Are you ready? Instead of making 40 per minute, we're going to be making 50 per minute once I get done with this. Screw recipe.
Now, what are you going to do with all of those other screws? Because, like, hey, he made it less chaos as we look down from the limestone miner on the chaotic mess that is our initial base. Now, for those of you who are watching, my side or Kory's side, either or, I will let you know that the plan is going to be here shortly. I'm basically, once we have a nice stockpile of everything.
Milestone
Base
reached.
building's done.
Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide
I still can't build the
which
lookout
makes it
tower.
easier to manage placement of any structure.
Okay, but base building is done. So that means here very soon.
Be
Um,
reassured that memories of beloved humans and or animals would have only
that
passed
means here very
consciously in
soon,
imagination.
what we're going to be working on is building the base, which means I'm literally going to everything that we just spent the last, like, I don't know, like hour building is all going to get torn up and rebuilt.
I say wait for another hour for more stockpile to go up.
That's kind of the plan. We're gonna sit here. I'll sit here and chat with my chat.
Due to its superconductivity and
Ada, I'm
reliability for
trying to
electrical
talk.
resistance.
Anyway, but we are definitely going to begin Building a base, I kind of already have my plan for it. I've already executed it in another world that both Corey and I were playing on earlier this week. I was kind of getting a gist of the game before I got into the point. I don't really like to go into games on stream and have no idea what I'm doing. I know that sounds really weird. Um, it's just not a fun experience to me. I feel like I'm relying on the other person. I at least know how to build all of this. Like all of this mostly all of this I've placed. So like I know how to set up the initial automation phase. Um and that's important to me because as much as Corey likes to move really quick, it's really nice for me to move at a structured pace. I was talking about with him this. I was talking about this with him the other day, but I don't like optimizing right now. Like, yes, I'm running two concrete. Um, that's just because I need a lot of concrete, like a lot of concrete. Like I think the mistake I made in our other world that we were working on over the weekend was really honestly what I made the mistake of is just not letting things properly stockpile. And so that's what I'm trying to do here. I know that this is not the most exciting gameplay of all time, but it's kind of necessary, I guess, more than anything else. Um, Corey is very good at speed running these things. I'm not really worried about speed running these things. Um, but I'm going to leave you guys temporarily with Corey while I go use the bathroom. Corey stream, I'm just going to leave you with Corey. Um, so he may or may not talk, I don't know, but I will be AFK and you will not be able to hear me for obvious reasons. But I will be right back. I will leave my stream with the view of our wonderful little spot, looking down on our initial production, and I will be right back.
Right now, I'm AFK too, so I'm just gonna let this play out real quick. Oh, I didn't give the prompt.
Research completed. Caterium ingot recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Hey, baby blue. I need 50. I got, um, yeah, when Adam said speed run, I just got to the point of the game where I know what to do, up to the points of train.
Yes. So essentially, more okay. So yes and no. So what I was kind of saying before I went AFK is I don't like moving things a whole bunch of times, and I don't like moving a multitude of things multiple times or a multitude of things when, like, honestly, the last time, the only reason I built all these storage containers this time is because I realized the error in my ways last time. We need the storage containers so that we can stockpile our supplies so that when I start building, we don't necessarily have to do everything the hard way. Like, I'm about to do my favorite thing to do in this game, and I'm gonna take a ride down. This is gonna be trippy, actually. We're gonna take a ride down on the conveyor belt because it's not faster, but oh, this is terrifying. This actually, I'm gonna look right here because I have vertigo, and that is actually slightly terrifying to know that I am very, 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 very high off the ground as I continue to look down. So glad you don't fall through the conveyor belts. That would be horrible.
Well, you should have played this game in its early access. It was just a bit chaotic, but oh, it was so fun. Built to a certain extent, and the game starts to freeze. Back when the game wasn't totally optimized. That was so much fun.
I disagree. I don't see that as being fun. I'm just gonna do a status update. We've got quite a few wires. We've got quite a few cable. Quite a few steel pipe as well. The core thing that I want to look at. Concrete. Not nearly as much as I would like it to be. Not sure if the biomass generators need any fuel, but since I have a whole bunch of biomass, we're going to go top off these biomass generators. So this right here, this concrete line, ladies and gentlemen, is like the most important line. Honestly, I could not really care much about building the space elevator just yet. Like, I'm not going to build that for a while. Yes, Ada.
Completed. Quick wire recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Okay, quick wire. It just makes wire quicker. I don't know.
No, it's the stuff. Quick wire is basically just consider it gold wire, Adam. Just consider it gold wire.
Well, we don't have a criterium deposit that we're mining, so.
Oh, I put auto miners right by it. I put 3 of them there.
Well, for the current moment, I'm not going to build a whole advanced production line from there. A, because I don't want to use up our electricity, and B, because I'm more worried about getting this base built. We honestly, this is one of those moments where background music would be very helpful, but you can't do that on YouTube, so you know. Look at all these.
Technically, there is music in the game that you could get. Just make sure to go hit escape and go to options, audio, click off copyrighted music, because there's some music in the game that's not copyrighted that you can actually play. Okay, then
Neocaterium research options available. Congratulations on finding this metal. Many Fix-It initiatives will benefit from Caterium's applicability in advanced engineering. Also, it is probably not sentient, and so unlikely to feel pain as we exploit it.
foreshadowing.
Shut up. I don't want to know that Criterium ore can fight back.
No, it's a different type of material. They don't fight back. It's just strange, to say the least. I'm gonna steal some cable real quick.
I mean, feel free to steal some cable. That's why we have a stockpile going of it. We have like almost 500 wire.
Hey, remember the thing I was talking about, the zip line?
Mm-hmm.
Zipline unlocked. When
Oh my gosh, we don't need to be unlocking everything at the beginning.
regardless of whether the line is powered. Note, based on previous Pioneer events, Fix-It recommends not using zip lines during thunderstorms and typhoons or while drinking coffee.
Why not while drinking coffee? That's a weird stipulation. A very weird stipulation. Who killed themselves on a zip line while drinking coffee? That's my question.
I'm not sure.
Honestly, I kind of wish there was a third person mode.
Let me check.
Need more concrete. Need faster production of concrete. Actually, hold on.
No, there's no third person in normally, but there is third person when driving. Adam, can you make me a smelter and constructor, please?
Here?
The cargo tank container going to a smelter. That's going to a constructor. That's going into a cargo container.
At the current base?
Yeah.
Why are you bringing cranium ore over here?
Yeah, I'm just going to do it by hand. Bring it over by hand since we don't have explosives yet. And that's going to be
Can't you
just a
just
bit
build
after
a
we
really
unlock 4.
long conveyor belt?
No, because we have to blow up a big stone that's covering it. Because if that big stone is there, we can't place down a Mark 1 miner. We're going to place down hand mines. Oh shit, you were lined up. on, going into constructor. That's making quick wire.
We have new interesting problem.
What?
Can you connect power sources to more than one power pole? Excuse me, because if not,
You cannot daisy chain machines to other machines.
oh, that's sad and unfortunate.
But I'm working on the power pole now.
I'm bringing power over to that new area.
I'm at the hub.
I ran out of wire. I gotta go grab more wire.
Because the I usually try to unlock the Mark II power pole. It's one of the first things I try to unlock.
Actually, having the Mark II power pole would actually be beneficial at the current moment because, yeah, would be beneficial because we're beginning to max out the power poles that we have. Like I had to find an empty connection power pole that's all the way over here by the iron smelter. And
See why I try to unlock stuff as fast as I can because it's usually very beneficial.
Okay, but to be fair, last time we didn't max out our power poles this fast. Okay, I'm gonna be real for a second. Okay, I've maxed out pretty much every power pole in this jumbled mess of a base. Not gonna lie. Because I don't know if you know, but I have 3 things building concrete right now, trying to speed up concrete production.
Adam,
What?
that belt's not going fast enough for 3.
Oh, yes, it is. It's supplying all 3. They might not be supplying concrete as fast as they should be, as fast as they could be, but it's providing concrete. And it is building up faster. I'm noticing this number in the chest going up much faster than it was before. So it's working, just not
Okay,
optimally.
damn it, I need a bunch more still. But I'm close enough to unlock it.
Because the main thing I'm waiting for is concrete production to get to a point where
Mark II is unlocked.
Mark II. Can
Mark
is there a
II
way to
unlocked.
just like upgrade these to Mark II, or do I have to rebuild every single one of these?
Oh, if you walk up to a Mark II with the stuff that you have, you could replace them.
Now, how do I put the Mark II on my hotbar?
Q, hover over the Mark II and hit the number where your power pole is. Make sure you have the quick wire in your inventory.
Oh, will it not work if I don't have quick wire in my inventory to
Nope.
put it to my hotbar?
Nope.
Okay, well, that is valuable information. So do these have a limit on how many things we can connect to them?
7.
Oh, 7 connections. I can remove like half of these power poles if I wanted to, but that's a process for later. But just for funsies, I am going to change most of the power poles to Mark II. Fucking goddamn it, I stuttered. Does it make power move faster?
No, it just makes it so you have more power, power moves, same speed no matter what.
Is there an upgrade to the wiring to faster transmission?
No, there's no such thing as fast transmission. Power's pretty much
So they
instant.
so they don't have quantum fiber cables in this game. That's dumb.
Power's just instant.
Yeah, but that's not how it works in reality. Also, not gonna lie, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if you could upgrade the Mark II to Mark II conveyors, that would be helpful for speeding up concrete production.
If you make me 50 iron plate, you just have to make you're going to have to start. Then you have to make I'm going to have to unlock the.
We've almost hit 300 concrete, chat.
I'm
Yay!
going to have to unlock
We're
this one
getting
first.
we're getting very close to being able to upgrade and start building on a building, which is where I love that part. Okay, when I can start building anything into a building, that's when things for me get really, really fun.
Hey Adam, can you make me two two iron plates and two
Hey, Corey,
screw.
if you need
I'm gonna tell you what I need
if
so
you
you can start making the
if you need
things.
iron plates, they're right here. If you need
No, no, no,
screws,
no,
they're over
no,
there.
Adam. I'm gonna give you the recipe to make the thing that I need to unlock this belts Mark II, so we don't have to keep auto crafting the part.
Oh, okay. All right. This sounds like
Okay, I
a
need
plan.
2 iron plates and 2 alternative screw recipes because they each give you 50, and this recipe recalls 100 screws. I think 60 screws a minute.
Okay, well, I have 11 iron plates now in my inventory.
Then you need to merge the.
Okay, well, just so you know, we only have one crafting bench right now because I had to move the other crafting bench. So what do I need to do?
Okay, you need 4 constructors. 2 of them are which are going to be up for iron plates and screws, which are going that those 4 constructors are going to be used to make the reinforced iron plates. I need 50 reinforced iron plates to unlock the Mark II.
Dog, I'm not gonna lie to you. We don't have space for really any other production. If we're gonna do that, you know
Is
what? I might as well start building the building because there's like we've maximized the space and we'd have to go vertically to do anything like that. I'm not trying
okay.
to be difficult, I promise. But yeah, as much as I want that unlocked for faster concrete production, I'm going to acknowledge the fact that doing so at the current time is not really realistic because we really don't have the space to do that right now. But for funsies, just because like I feel like we can get a better view from a lookout tower. Um,
Just so we could have it unlocked.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and
I'm just
commodifying
sticking
resources.
around 100 concrete.
that's fine. I'm giving chat a view of our extremely okay. I would say this is somewhat organized. In my defense, I
Oh,
feel like this is somewhat organized. Looking down upon it, I feel like is somewhat organized. However, it always could be more organized.
500 screws. I think we have that.
Like we're not quite to the point where
Yeah, once Adam,
organization really
and
matters.
how I do my world when I get my Mark II power pools unlocked and all the foundations unlocked, because I go full out with optimizing at the current time.
It's okay. The reason why, okay, let me explain to people why that annoys me. It annoys me because I end up moving 5 different things once to achieve one goal, and that's slightly annoying to me. Like I don't
That's the whole
need
premise of the game.
okay, but I don't need to move 5 different things into a building. It is so much faster when you're tearing this monstrosity that we have of a base out. It is so much faster to only rebuild things like one or two crafters or one or two smelters. Like rebuilding.
Adam, that's in this game that's highly unrealistic.
Mercer sphere analysis
I
completed.
understand later stages it is.
Signature of massage
Okay, but right now it's not.
B in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific. Witness our scripture. Witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sings us on. Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life.
The
While Fixit has figured out the method,
fudge
all of the
knuckers was
original
that?
data is still untranslatable.
Chat, did Ada just get interrupted by some weird thing?
Yes, she did. When it interrupts, pay attention because that's part of the lore.
Is the lore gonna get me killed if I don't pay attention?
No, it's just amusing when they start talking to each other.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of fun to stand up here on the lookout tower and watch Kory run around.
Zip line. Oh,
Stop drinking coffee on the zip line. But I have a feeling soon we should have a reasonable amount of supplies. Can I jump onto the conveyor belt for now? Ow. I can, but it hurt. It hurt slightly. It hurt a little bit. I'm not in the center of the conveyor belt. Oh, I hate vertigo. You know, I'm kind of tempted to build a conveyor up there just so that I don't have to walk up there. I know video game. I know that I have been playing for 2 hours. Hog.
Remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research
All right,
may
chat.
reveal options for improving
The
pioneer
great
science
moment
practices.
is about to begin. Deconstruction of mass amounts of things
The
and
remains researched
reconstruction of
belong
a
to an
building.
organism with 8
Because
jointed
I now have
legs,
500
similar to the
concrete,
legs of
I am going
orangutans,
to
but
leave
with
many
non-standard
things up,
distribution and
but
function.
many things are now
It
going
uses
to be
its attacks
destroyed.
focus on
Join
stability
me in a
and the ends
journey
of
of
their legs,
destruction.
which resemble insectoid stingers. They have been dubbed stingers.
Okay,
Stinger remains can now be
Corey,
made
current
into
goal,
alien protein, and additional
destroy
research may reveal
everything but
options for
concrete
improving
production.
pioneer safety during exploration.
Hold on, I'm doing something real quick.
Okay, but I'm just letting you know I'm literally destroying everything right now.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size.
Thank you.
Inspirational
That is
quote.
actually very helpful at the
Exhibit
moment
the weight
because
of
I'm going to
life
be destroying a lot of
will
things
elevate the way
and
you construct,
my
automate,
inventory is
and
going to
slowly
be very
exploit
full here
while
in a minute.
eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated fun, fun, fun.
This isn't just fun. This is contractually mandated fun, fun, fun. If you
I'm
need
gonna try to
anything,
build the power thing up on this cliff.
okay, that's fine. I'll let you be in charge of that if you want. I'm literally getting rid of everything but concrete production, just so you know. So anything you need, I will be placing in chests, or I will be placing
How
in
much
storage
down
containers.
the biomass things? Biomass burners?
Damn, look at all these supplies I said. Okay, I'm getting rid of screw production. I hope you don't need it, because it tis be gone. See, like, this is what I mean. Like, the process of dismantling all of this and rebuilding all of it is like, why did my screen shake? That was slightly terrifying. Are you cutting down trees? Is that why my screen started shaking?
Yeah, I'm cutting down trees and stuff up here.
Foundations, 2 meters. Alright, now if I remember right, okay, so you never really fully answered this question. After I place the floor for the first time, do I have to continue to hold control, or will it just auto snap to
Um,
that one?
it should auto snap to that foundation that you put down.
Also, how do I do the sloop thingy where I build a whole bunch of things again?
Hold R. And it's called Zoop.
Zoop, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. All I know is it makes this process that I'm undergoing much easier.
I wish I had 400 concrete.
Okay, there's still concrete being built. Also, the HUD and the MAM and all of that are gonna get moved. Literally everything's gonna turn off for a little bit. I'm even removing currently just 2 of the biomass generators. Um, but let me know when you're done in the hub. Are you done in there?
Yeah, am I good to put down a cargo container container for
Hold on.
this?
Let me build at least a decently large platform really fast.
Should I show you how to? Do you want me to help you optimize to the point where we're at right now, Adam?
Not quite. I'm more worried at the
Because
moment about getting the
I'm going to
building
show you
built.
because it should save us with our overhead of power.
Okay, but again, I'm not really worried about power at the moment because I'm building. So I do appreciate it, but also you're in the way of me placing this floor. Just so you know.
I'm gonna put a thing up here.
Well, I'm gonna
I
get
mean,
a decently large floor. Will you get rid of all these plants and stuff that are clipping through the floor? It's bugging me. Me and my OCD.
well, my chest, my my breastplate of my armor is almost done, Adam.
Oh, nice. Yay! Now
So
I
yeah,
have a
whenever I
clear floor.
turn on my camera again, I'm gonna start wearing my stormtrooper armor. And whenever I'm playing Halo, I'm gonna be wearing my Halo armor just for the shits.
Nerd.
Don't tell me you wouldn't do that too.
It's not the point, nerd. Here's where I really live for this part of the game right here. Ooh, I need more concrete already. Chat, welcome to the struggle of building a building in this game. don't really care that it's clipping through the floor. That's fine. At least I can see where the node is. Okay, you're placing all the power up there, correct, Corey?
Yes.
Okay. Let me know when you get power going up there so I can delete these two biomass generators and we can start reconnection. Because I don't want to turn off.
Can you place down 3 constructors so I could deconstruct them while I go grab some concrete?
There's only like 32 concrete in the thing. What constructors for what?
Because I'm going to automate the thing.
Oh, okay. Actually, yes, because this corner area, I take it you need storage container and then constructors
Oh, I was going to build the thing up there.
up there. Okay. So here's what I was gonna do. I was gonna build a wall and like stair thingies up there. I just haven't gotten that far because I don't have enough resources to do so.
Can you drop me 6 iron plates? Reinforced iron plates?
If I have enough to be able to do that.
But hold on, can I make it? Can I make them? Before you drop them, let me see if I can make any.
You
Yes,
should
I can
be
make
able to.
make some.
Yeah, if you can worry about all that stuff, we can we can worry about all that other stuff later. Ooh, an assembler with 2 inlets.
Yeah, that's what's going to be making the
Can I use that down here
reinforced
for?
iron plate.
Can I do that down here for? Or wait, no, that probably wouldn't work for. Other than like.
Hey, Adam. This is going to look a little janky, Adam. I'm going to try to build out to that pillar in front of me.
What pillar in front of you? There's not a pillar in front of you.
That big giant pillar.
That is a lookout tower. Why are you building to the lookout
No,
tower?
not the lookout tower. The thing that's towards the northeast. The big giant mountain. That's to the right of the lookout tower.
Oh, that thing? Okay.
Damn, I need more concrete, but for now. Logistics. I'm gonna go put this. Seven.
Gotcha. I know this looks a little bit janky, but that will be fixed later. Wait, can I use that double thing for wire?
What do you mean by double thing?
The double assembler?
No, because that won't make it any faster. Hey, Adam.
Yes.
This is not pretty. These belts are not going fast enough to put these two things together. These belts have a max input of 60. Those things combined has a max output of 120.
Okay, I'm more worried about just getting things to the smelter at the moment. So that I'm mainly doing this right now so that I can let concrete production increase and get more concrete built up so that I can start building the second floor, which will be assembly, in like temporarily. So like some of these conveyor belts are not entirely optimized yet. We can, once we get the bigger conveyor belts, we can worry about that. What did you do? Why did all the concrete production stop? Am I using, why am I, what?
Oh, using too much power.
Did all my, okay, how much power do you have set up there?
I have two already built up here. That should be enough to help you out.
Okay, hold on. Actually, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We need a
So
4-meter ramp.
what?
Hold on, I gotta place another foundation underneath real quick.
What's the list? Leaves to.
Congratulations, you no longer have to run down that hill. I built a ramp down. Okay, what in the heck is all this? I thought you were
You'll
building
see.
power
Okay,
up here.
this is wood. This is leaves. Going to turn into biomass.
Okay.
This one's going to turn these two together are going to be making better biomass, which would last longer.
Oh,
That makes
I
sense, Adam.
see. Says confusion. Actually, I was genuinely curious to what this madness was up here. I was gonna start calling you a mad scientist.
Loop here. Let's go.
Hey, dog. I'm building a building here, and you're gonna get trapped in here, and that's gonna be a problem.
I could put a door in.
Okay, I need power connection. That's what I came up there for. Do you have power running up there or no? Okay, why is it not letting me hotkey my Mark II?
It's probably over there. You just need to. Damn it, I need more iron plates. Do you have spare iron plates, Adam?
Hold on. I'm connecting these generators real quick so that when they're up and running, because literally everything is down right now because we don't have enough power downstairs.
Just connect the. Can you also connect the instructors too, please?
Yes, I will do that right now. But must. Yeah, it's auto building Mark 1. I have to like press the Q button and then go in and change it so that
Hit Q, hover Mark 2, and just hit 1. And it should automatically do it.
Oh, okay, that's what I was trying to figure out how to do. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Okay, now there's one more connection you need. It's these two.
Okay, I know. I'm connecting all this other shit right now. Okay.
Now throw a little bit of biofuel in there. We are at 60 right now.
Well, I have plenty of biomass fuel. We might want to burn through the biomass fuel that we currently have, Kory, before we start using the advanced biomass fuel.
Oh, you could put the advanced stuff inside this machine because it turns it into that advanced.
So you can put regular biomass in there.
Yeah, in this one. Oh. Do you have 3 iron plates, Adam? So to connect these two? Because
You need me.
this one's not connected.
Oh, okay, hold on. There you go. Problem solved. Alright. Everything is running A-okay at the current moment.
Okay, this is producing 60 per minute. And this one is producing 300 per minute, which is more than enough.
Will you get this ding dong out of here? And I haven't built the second floor yet. I'm working on
Where is
that.
he?
over here in the corner. Oh wait, no, I think he's leaving right now. Just try to keep him out of there
Oh, you
for
want to see
now.
something cool? You want to see something cool, Adam? Oh, he moved.
I did move.
No, this dude. Because you could jump on his back and he's like a trampoline.
Okay, also, now he's walking up there. Just so you know.
Yeah, he's fine. He won't do anything.
I understand that, but he's gonna be he's stepping on me first and foremost. Second of all, those biomass generators should be enough to replace these biomass generators. Yes. So I'm gonna delete
Um,
this.
I want to build a bunch of them.
Okay, like that's all gonna be power up there, and that's completely fine. I forget how high up the miner is. Oh, I forget because that's actually a very valuable piece of information that I'm gonna need to figure out. Hold on, we're gonna.
Can I place down the hub somewhere?
Oh, sorry, I completely forgot to replace the hub. Hold on, let me do that real quick. Thank you for reminding me. I'm sorry that I forgot. I don't really care which
Yeah,
way
this
it's
is
placed.
so inefficient.
I understand that it's inefficient. It can be made more efficient later. It's literally
Hey,
just to have
Adam,
three of those going so that I can merge all
Adam.
three of the. What? Can I finish my sentence, or are
Hey,
you just gonna like keep interrupting
you okay with this setup you have right now with those three is just wasting power.
me? Yeah, but it looks dope as shit.
No, this is driven my OCD.
Well, tell your OCD to knock it off.
How about you tell your OCD to knock it off?
My OCD is justified and makes sense. Your OCD is just crazy.
This does not make sense. 120 to a 60 belt. That is 360 trying to go on to a 60 belt.
Okay, I'm aware that my math sucks. Okay, but I belt three fucking things, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna use all three of them. Okay,
There's
you,
four of them.
there's not four of them.
Yes, there is,
There's
dumbass.
one, two,
There's three over there
three.
and one right behind you.
Okay, the one behind me is all janky because I had to connect it to this side of the thing. Okay, I could break these other two and just use the center smelter for now.
I say use the you. I say use these these two, this one for those two.
Okay, there. Does that make you happy now? It's all going into one smelter. Does that make you happy?
No, because just one of those could feed these two.
I don't care. Okay, there's a there's a temporary thing. Okay, so what you're saying is I don't need three miners. All right.
You,
Well, that's literally all you had to say for me to be like, yeah, okay, that's
no,
fine.
two miners would be enough right now to make those plates, rods, and
All right.
screws.
Well, there you go. Two miners. Now I gotta rebuild some of my conveyors. Hold on. Wait a damn minute. Damn it.
You don't have to delete the other miner. You could kept that up.
We can replace it later. If I only need two miners, why would I waste the materials on having three miners at the current moment?
So you know where the other miner is, where the other ore is.
All right, fine. Place it back then.
You have all the materials.
Yeah, that's right. I do. Doesn't it suck to suck? Okay, there you go. Is your OCD better now? Also, since we're only using one of those, hold on.
Now you can split. You can split this one belt into two, which feeds into two. Since this belt is 60, these take 30 per minute.
You're starting to make my brain hurt. But I'm catching.
If you hit Q, Adam, and look at the belt's description, transports up to 60 resources per minute.
You think I know how to read? Sorry, I felt like that.
30 per minute.
I'm sorry. I felt like that was a funny joke. Obviously, you didn't find it funny, but fucking whatever. Okay, now, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. I have a plan for right here. Un
I was
momento.
going to put two mergers on, then put the constructors on them because these two are putting
Okay,
60. Then
again,
put those
I'm
60.
Kory. I'm building this, and I'm gonna build a temporary storage container right here, and then I'm gonna build the second level here in just a minute. Like I'm quite literally just waiting for enough concrete to be able to constructively build enough of the second floor to where I don't have to stop in the middle of it. Does that make sense to you?
Not at all.
Because my OCD requires completion to a 85 to 90%, and your OCD does not have that same completion issue. And consider yourself lucky. Oh, wait, I can do the quick building up too? That's actually very helpful. I didn't know that I could do that. Why didn't you tell me I could do that?
If you hold down R, it tells you.
I don't read. I'd make the joke that I'm illiterate, but that would be a complete lie. I'm not illiterate, I'm just dense. Oh shit, I'm a dumbass. I'm an absolute dumbass. No need to ask why. I'm just live with the fact that I'm a dumbass. Oopsies. Made to make boo boo. And yes, I'm going to be running all three concrete generations right now. I am a complete dumbass for that. Absolute, absolute dumbass for what I just did, Kory. An absolute dumbass. All this time I'm building this so that I can wait for concrete to build up. Guess what my dumbass was not doing?
What?
My dumbass accidentally broke the freaking power supply to the concrete stuff, so it was not doing anything. Yes, I will let you laugh at me for that because that is hilariously stupid. Oh, even I'm laughing at myself.
If I could build 15 more biomass burners, I could get up to 450. I mean, 450 megawatts.
because I'm literally out of concrete, and I did finally figure out how high I need to go for the second floor, but I have like absolutely no concrete, so we're in another waiting game.
You could have at least kept the fucking wire being made. Production, smelter.
Actually, you know what? You're right. That's the one thing that I haven't completed yet. I apologize for that oversight. That I haven't gotten that far. Actually, that's why I built so many smelters. God, I'm fucking being an absolute idiot right now. Like, an absolute idiot.
Because I need to overhaul the living shit out of the fucking power, so we could have room to spare.
Kory, our power is, well, I
And
understand we need room to
we
spare.
also need to start making what's it called? Copper sheets. Hold on.
Do you have any iron
Yeah, copper
plates?
sheets. You know, I don't have iron plates. Well, I do, but I'm trying to expand our power a bit more.
Okay, for temporary purposes. I will concede to the fact that I'm going to have to move this because I need copper plates being built.
You mean iron plates being built?
Or, yeah, iron plates. Temporary concession to my OCD. Under certain circumstances, yes, I will tell my OCD to shut up. Oh my gosh, I'm actually going to max out a Mark II power pole.
Well, I just built 2 more biomass burners.
Yay! Just because I'm want to get this iron ingot out of my inventory without wasting it and throwing it in the garbage.
Here, just drop it on the floor. I could use it.
Okay, because I have a lot of iron plates in my inventory. Hold on. Okay. Hit the right button, dumbass. Do you want some screws? Do you want some copper ingots? Like,
Copper ingots, yes, please.
I'm gonna throw that iron ore away though. Here's a whole bunch, Kory. Here's a whole bunch of screws if you need those. Here's some wire. I'll give you a stack of cable that I have. I'll give you this. Hold on.
You might want to keep the quick wire.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you need it for the... That should be good for now.
Okay.
Well, can you give me a stack of iron rods if you have any? If you have some extra to spare.
I do, yes, actually. 152 enough, or do you need 200?
Yeah, 152 should be enough.
Okay. Also, real quick, come back here for a second. Here's some wood. Here's some biomass since you're the one up there. I'm gonna hand all this stuff to you real quick. And that is everything. You were good. See, Kory, this is why I don't like moving things around a lot, is because I end up with a whole bunch of excess ore in my inventory
That's
that
why
I
you
have
don't
to
delete the
delete.
cargo containers, Adam.
Okay, but I was trying to stockpile. That was an oversight on
You
my
don't.
part.
You could leave the cargo containers there so you won't have to fill up your inventory.
We're actually not moving through much power right now because okay, I stand corrected. Both of these smelters are still operating. Or at least one of them is. One of them has not filled up its inventory yet. Because I've temporarily broken the connection so that I can run through my copper ingots because I don't like wasting refined ore. That is a huge waste to me.
But trust me, for like the first like until like Mark 3 stuff, you you have to build it up, deconstruct it, and build it up multiple times. Once you get to Mark 3 stuff, you wouldn't have to get until like Mark 5 again.
I'm also not gonna lie, doing this to kill time and let the concrete build up.
I need about 200 concrete.
Get in line, buddy. I need a ridiculous amount of concrete.
I was gonna unlock Mark 2 stuff.
The Mark II conveyors.
Yes.
You know what? I will admit to you that is a justified reason to steal my concrete, but please don't steal all of it. Also, are the Mark II conveyor belts like the power poles where you can just hover over it and rebuild it?
Yes, if you have the supplies for it. Baby Blue, go in your bed. Yeah, nice in your dry stuff.
have to do with a stack of 200 concrete. I'm going to irritate the crap out of my OCD by building this way, but I'm going to do it anyway.
So most of the iron plates.
Or like we are infinitely building iron plates right now. That's the one iron production that's even still running. Straight up, actually. We're kind of in a slight waiting game because I've begun building the second floor where all of our production levels are going to be. Once that's up and running, I will further. How am I out of iron plates already? What did I use them all on? Oh my gosh, and there's like no iron plates in here. Okay. Temporarily, just so that we can let this run and not have it like stop running because it runs out of inventory space. The storage container is for iron plates.
Okay.
Again, this assembler and this is all temporary. That's why I built a temporary thing. Because the two things I need for building are concrete and iron plates. So those constantly have to be being made even during the building process. That's the reason why I'm currently getting ready to bring copper over so that copper will begin production again so that we can start wire production again. So be
Hey,
aware
Adam.
what?
Okay, I know this is gonna sound strange, okay, Adam, but can you, when you build the, okay, so when you start making the iron plates up on the second floor, if you're gonna do that, in between here and here, place a splitter, because I'm gonna make something. Once these starts to overfill, I'm gonna create a machine that takes it to a machine that eats it to turn into tickets once it starts to overfill. If that makes sense, Adam.
Okay, so this right here, so this storage container is not going to be here. It's going to get
Yes,
moved
I
to
know,
the third floor.
but once you actually start making the setup, the actual setup for it, place a splitter between the storage container and the constructor.
Okay, that
Those
will
tickets
all
could
be
be used for aesthetic and stuff to help us make stuff look nice and apply attachments. So these poles won't get in the way because you can just put the connectors on the ceiling eventually.
but I like running into poles. And I swear to God, if we're ever walking with each other in this game, Kory, and you split a pole, I'm going to be very clear with you. I will kill you. That's your one and only warning. Because I'm not sure if you're
So
aware of
take
this,
some
when you
iron.
split a pole, only bad things can happen. Please don't take all the iron plates. I'm trying to build up a supply of iron plates so I can get this conveyor belt, Kory. Stop it. Okay,
I didn't take any out of that time.
I have like freaking 19 iron plates. I can't build the conveyor that I need to build to get the copper over to the smelter right here so I can start that process. I know you're adding things to something, but you need to let the resources build so that we're not constantly fighting over resources. This is what I mean by you speed run, because you use all the resources that I'm trying to stockpile all of us. I love you to death, but that annoys the crap out of me when I go to a storage container.
This wouldn't be a problem if you were actually being efficient.
The moment I'm not worried about efficiency, efficiency will start happening once the second floor is in production, which it will be shortly. I promise.
With the resources I could be making right now, we could have been done with the second floor already.
I'm fully aware of that, Kory. I know how irritating my slower pace is to you, but you have to remember, you have like 2,000 freaking hours in this game. I do not.
200.
Okay, sorry, correction. 200,000 hours in this game. I don't.
200,000 hours? I think that's longer than the game's just been out. Ugh, no, I just have 200 hours. Putting on belts.
Alright, if it makes you feel slightly better, I do have a question for you.
What?
Does the assembler that has the two inlets, can I make wire with that?
No.
Okay. That answers my question.
The assembly is made for like the more complex stuff.
Imagine that. I need more iron plates. I actually slightly regret maxing out that power pole. Actually, we're gonna make a quickie adjustment. Yay, wire and cable production as backup, Corey. So if you need
Should I show you what another concrete node is, Adam?
So that we can get concrete faster.
Yes.
How far away is it?
It's pretty close, actually. Follow me.
Okay, because yes, drastically. Where did you go?
It's just right around the corner. And if you hold V, Adam, you should see the thing that pings it. There's some that way, and there's some this way as well.
You can jump over that, but I could.
Stone's right here, and it's normal. So that produces 60. So that means you can only build 2 constructors on this one.
Hey, do you have iron plates with you? Corey?
At my feet.
Thank you.
Should I show you where the third one is?
At the moment, this one will do. Because I'm already going to have to figure out how to route this conveyor so it doesn't look weird.
Adam, don't worry about routing the conveyor all the way there. It's just a waste of material.
It's not a waste of material. It automates it.
No, we could set it up to where once we unlock the vehicles, Adam, we could automate it to where the car comes, picks it up, and takes it back over there.
Fair. You know what? You have a point. As much as I want to build big long conveyor because building big long conveyor would be fun. We do want to build one really big long conveyor for something just to do it.
Eventually, you will have to. It's in the words of Kibitz. I don't know if you know who that is. I think he dubbed them conveyor highways.
Yes, I want to have in this regional area a bunch of conveyor highways moving a vast amount of resources so that I don't have to waste resources on car fuel. Look at all that copper, Corey.
Gross. Gross. Ugh. Why do you have to make them so long, Adam?
Because they're fun. Because, like, I can go over here and be like, I want to go look at the copper, right? Okay. I can go over here and be like,
damn it.
this is such a nice copper operation. It's so simple, so nice, and so beautiful. Okay. And then I can be like, okay, I'm done building copper. I'm done observing my copper production, and I can go like this.
Well, fuck Adam. Fuck my life.
This is, Corey, this is the slight satisfaction of my Uber autism that makes me enjoy this slight conveyor ride. Because I don't have to walk back. I know the conveyor is slow, and it takes a minute to get back to the base, but, like, I can just hop on the conveyor and come back from what I was doing if I'm in an area doing something for a certain reason. Conveyor highway.
Just don't ask what happened to me.
Did you fall and die?
Yeah, I went around, got some berries to pick up so I won't die. Trying to run back.
He fall down, go boom.
Your belts are distracting me, Adam.
Sure, blame it on my belts. Surprised you didn't blame it on your dad's belt.
Do I need to grab out my big, thick leather belt, Adam? Because I will.
uh, I don't know why, and I think this is just the weird me. Whenever I'm playing this game, I feel like I'm building like a Star Trek mining outpost. I don't know why. It's just the vibe that this game gives me, you know? Like I just feel, a level of connection with Starfleet when I play this game, even though it has nothing to do with Star Trek. Okay, okay, because I'm actually almost to the point. Oh, I don't have enough concrete. I'm an impatient person. I need to build a big long conveyor belt so that I can get concrete faster. I'm an impatient person. Impatient. Yes, yes, I am.
When we do the elevator quest, we should have the ability to unlock it.
Yes. Elevators would be helpful. But I'm currently
No, the
going
space
to.
elevator, not the elevator that lets you go up and down.
We do
We have
not
to
have
unlock
to.
that.
We do not. The concrete is the one thing that we don't have because I'm using it all. That's why I'm about to build a giant long conveyor belt from this other. I'm about to build a giant long conveyor belt from this other ore of limestone. For no other reason than I can. I think I'm lost. I don't know where I'm at. Where's the. This is why I wanted to build a conveyor. Son of a biscuit knuckers. I'm lost. I'm lost and don't know where I am. Chat, this is a slight problem. Chat, do you remember where the ore miner was? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, run! Okay, I don't need to run. I do have a means of defending myself. But, um, oh, I went past it. Okay. I found it, chat.
Art to crafts unlocked.
Milestone reached. Fix-It would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint Fix-It.
Wait, so you're telling me this recreational belt that I'm building for really no reason that is not necessarily needed is going to get me in trouble with Fix-It?
No. It's basically telling you to hurry the hell up and optimize your crap.
You know what? Ada, shut up. I don't work by the confines of speed. I work by the confines of this is fun. I don't mind that I'm taking my sweet time. I know Kory does, but I don't. You took the steel plates. I can't finish the conveyor belt when you take my steel plates, you butt munch. Like, Kory, the conveyor belt is actually nearly complete. It's like right over there. It's actually not as long of a conveyor belt as I thought it was going to be.
This semi-slug, now dubbed Power Slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location. Power slugs extract latent energy from their surroundings to sustain themselves. By tuning the object scanner to the
Will you do me a favor, Kory?
signature, it is now
What?
able to locate them against the
Can you,
background
like,
environmental
take a
state.
break from unlocking things? Ada is annoying me.
Oh, I was gonna make overclocking.
Ada is slightly annoying me at the moment. I've heard enough of Ada for the past 2 hours. I've heard Ada more in the past 2 hours than I've heard my own thoughts in the past 2 hours. I hope you understand that we have so much cable, probably have so much cable unless you've been using it in the storage chest
No,
right
we only
here.
have a stack of 200. I even have a stack of 286 in my inventory, the ones that you gave me.
Don't take all the iron plates. I think we should make a rule to start when we grab iron plates to start splitting the stacks when we grab it. You know, I could really, really, really annoy Kory by doing that, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm not that mean. I wonder what our concrete supply has gone up to now that I've left it alone.
Those should be 26 in there.
There's 33 in there. I have quite a bit of concrete in my inventory. I'm stockpiling concrete in my inventory right now, so that I can, so the floor, so just to kind of give you a gist of what I'm doing, the floor that I currently have, Kory, is once I square that off, because if it's not squared off, it's going to bug my OCD. Once I have that squared off, I'm going to move all the production up to the second level. This storage crate, I don't know how full. Oops, wrong button. It's got a stack of 200 in there and a stack of 31. Okay, new rule, Kory. When we grab steel plates, I would like you to right click and split the stack. That way, like if I come over and need some, there's still some there. If that makes sense. Yes, I know it's going to be in the way. Also, once we get the elevator thing unlocked, we can remove this, like, weird ramp thingy.
Yeah, but that's not until we unlock quartz. Research that a bit. And unlock 4. I think we need to unlock advanced steel production before we do that.
So, I'm not worried about aesthetics. I'm totally gonna make this limestone conveyor belt go through.
Adam,
What?
You could have started making concrete way back there and just bring the concrete over here instead of just the limestone.
I'm lazy. I didn't want to do that. But actually, I could actually fix that. Actually, now that you say that, you know what? I'll concede that's a much more efficient way of doing this. I'll agree with you. That was an oversight on my part. Will you hold on? I'm gonna do something real quick. You can actually, you know what? Since hold on.
What am I going to need? Power slugs. No, 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 no. Okay, parkour. Parkour. Damn.
Parkour? Parkour!
Yay, parkour.
we are going to need reinforced steel plate production once I get to the top level. Or the second floor. That's going to be one of my next projects, actually. Because my plan is I'm going to make this conveyor belt bringing concrete over a Mark II conveyor belt so the concrete moves over here faster. Damn, this really does look... What? This really does look like a conveyor highway. Hey, at least I can follow the conveyor belt and not get lost now.
There's the hidden cave. Ooh, purple power. Oh.
Also, I just want to say it satisfies me quite a bit that there's a limit to how long you can build the conveyor belts. Also, I will come back and split that into two separate production lines in a minute. I just haven't done that yet.
Come on, come after me.
Come on, come after me. Do it. Hit me. Hit me. Alright, well, concrete production from over there should be starting. Let me know if you see it.
You could have made two, Adam.
I know,
No, wait. Yeah, you can make two once I get this done.
I know, I haven't come back to do that yet.
But you're gonna have to underclock one of them.
Real quick, just because of OCD reasons. it's clipping through the floor slightly. Almost done. I can't wait to start seeing concrete come through. I haven't seen any yet. That's absolutely kind of actually slightly wild. Then again, it's moving kind of slow.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note: power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
Just for shits and giggles, because I'm bored and I want to. Totally
Do you
unnecessary.
have any more
thing.
screws and bars?
No. I literally gave. Well, actually, I might have bars. I do have bars, but I gave you literally all the screws that I had.
Okay, I'm going to make a constructor that's just to make screws. I think we could also.
Just for aesthetical reasons, it was bugging me that they were clipping. That's actually slight. Whoa. That's a weird effect, but okay. Why is it blurry? I feel like this game has motion blur on, and that slightly irritates me.
I think I could turn that off. Production, logistics.
Hey look, the first spouts of concrete are headed its way, moving extremely slow on a Mark 1 conveyor belt, because I do not have enough reinforced steel plates to build this as a Mark 2 conveyor belt, or else this concrete would be getting here much faster.
Hey Adam, I got some screws being made.
Kory, I'm literally about to finish building the second floor. Please stop building construction things. I'm literally like just coming back with this concrete because I don't want to walk. And I'm going to build that second floor. Please stop building production lines. I understand why you're doing it, but that's the last production line that you build. No more touching things. Because once we speed all these raw ore conveyor belts up, Kory, I have the plan of the entire bottom floor being filled with smelters, just freaking smelting everything all at once. Cannot ride the conveyor belts that far. I did not hear what you said.
Yeah, on the bottom floor, Adam. You should only have a max of 16. Because because these miners could produce enough for 4 conveyors. There's 4 4 of them down there.
Because I'm literally right now gonna start.
Hey, Adam.
Yes, Corey.
Hey, you see these 2 things right here, Adam?
I'm not looking. I'm not where
Hey,
you're
Adam,
at.
I deleted this stuff right here because I overclocked this. So this is making. This is producing. Okay, this one constructor is consuming all this. One whole constructor is using
Cool.
all that.
Did you do that with the concrete over there, back there too?
Just that concrete. Just this concrete. This is overclocked.
So the other concrete is not overclocked.
No.
Well, one concrete being overclocked when we have 2 things of
I know
concrete coming
that
in.
is producing 30 a minute, Adam.
Okay, and we also have that second line of concrete coming in from over there.
I'm not too worried about the other concrete, Adam.
I know you're not. I'm really not that. That was just a way to get more concrete faster. More fast. Faster. More fast. Sir, you are in the way. And you are going to be. Well. I love it how he stops right there because he can't come any further because of the freaking second floor. Because it registers as a building, even though it has no walls. So, correct me if I'm wrong. I need steel plates and screws going into an assembler to build
Reinforced iron
reinforced
plates. Yeah, you need 2 screws and 2 iron plates. And you need to underclock one of the one of the screws to 10 parts per minute. So you'd be making as much as you can.
Okay, I'm gonna shut down your screw production temporarily, and I'm gonna move all this up to the second floor.
Okay. Concrete. Hey, Adam. I made this concrete as efficient as it can be. I'm using all 120 of it. You should be excited, Adam.
I am excited. I'm sorry that I didn't emote my excitement. I am currently actually creating.
So that means, in total, this whole setup over here is
Ow.
making 40 concrete per minute. And pretty soon I'm going to be overclocking the other one.
Okay, well, here soon, even that is going to get changed. Like, or at least that other concrete production may stay there.
Get 2 screws. Hey, Adam, you kind of have them too far spaced out, Adam, if you're trying to save space.
Not really, honestly. I'm not really trying to save that much space right here. Because I have a whole heap of the building that I haven't even built. So what's going to happen is you're going to
1,
have
2. Okay,
initial
these two.
production.
So, question, Adam. So this is going to be alternative screw, iron plate, iron plate. This is going to be iron plate, rebar. You need one. The reason why I'm asking how come you could have fit so much more stuff up here. You could have made the reinforced iron plates, the
Again, Kory, look over here. See all this other space of the building that I haven't built the second floor to? There's going to be so much more space for optimization. Like, this is going to be. I was planning on at least 2 of these being. reinforce, or 2 of those being
Okay. From that far one, Adam, to here. Okay. These 4 right here is all you need for the reinforced iron plates.
and then we can have 1 making screws and 1 making just bar, and then copper is going to be over here. So yeah.
Okay, logistics. This one's going to need a merger.
Okay, Kory, stop it, please. I'm not that far yet. I appreciate the help and I appreciate the assistance, but it's kind of sort of in the way.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the Awesome Resource Sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Because currently I'm still going to need iron plate production for building.
Start doing that, Adam.
I'm working on it right now. Do you have any rotors?
No, I don't. Yes, I do, but I'm trying to save them up for something, Adam.
Okay, do you want reinforced steel plates?
Come get them, Adam.
Do you
I was
want
trying to unlock
production of reinforced steel
Come get them.
plates?
Come get them, Adam. They're on the ground by the thing.
You could have been nice and brought them up to me. I have to run all the way down. Oh, I straight up can't slide uphill. I was bound to test that at some point. Oops, I went a little bit too far. Oh shit, I do need some reinforced steel plates if you have any.
On the ground.
I'm coming. I thought I had enough. Apparently I don't. Wait, I'm an idiot. This needs to be making screws, not reinforced, not iron rods. I'm a ding dong. Oh well, I'll take the iron rod production for this split second. Do you have any power shards? I gotta
No,
overclock.
Adam.
I'm just
You
asking
took
for
the
it.
rotors I was going to use to unlock the thing to get me more power shards.
Okay, I'm literally gonna build another assembler to create rotors like right now.
I was going to overclock the iron plates and the screws so we could just use one machine to the assembler so we don't have to use the other machines so we could have two machines for screws and iron rods
So
so we don't have to keep fighting over that crap.
the current way I have it set up is those. Yeah, because pretty much this entire side is all gonna be for.
Are there screws being produced right now? And iron
They are,
rods. You
yes.
tell me they are.
Iron rods, I'm getting ready to make that production up right now.
Because I'm going to need a
These.
shit ton of them.
Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna need another splitter.
This one's gonna minute, and it's producing 20 per minute. Yes. This needs 60 per minute. This is going to. So it looks like I'm going to need 5 power shards the way you're having set up. Okay, how much do I need? Power slugs. I need 5 more rotors. Damn.
Oh my gosh. Can we please not configure the crafters for freaking, hold on, what does the rotor need? Okay. Or maybe I did that. Either way. A self-reminder to not do that until we're ready to. Okay, first one's making reinforced steel plates. Second one is making rotors. And then I'm going to get these two set up, and these two will just be making iron plates and steel rods so that we don't have to fight over them. Capiche?
Can you make it just a separate one for. Hold on.
You might have to
One
move
right here
these.
for screws.
Oh, yeah. I did think about that.
And hey, Adam, can I please fix this belt spaghetti over here, Adam?
You know what? If you want to fix this belt spaghetti, go ahead. I kind of just was getting it placed so that everything could start running so that we could have some things being produced. If you want to fix the belt spaghetti, feel free. I was gonna call it this.
as hard as I can for this.
I was gonna call it the spaghetti belt, but you know what? Screw you. Also, you broke the floor, butthole.
Yeah, I'll fix that later.
I was gonna call it the spaghetti belt, though, Kory. I know you don't find that funny, but whatever. Yes, I was more of trying to
This one
get.
all lined up.
I was more of trying to just get supplies moving, so that we could get some reinforced steel plates, so that we could start upgrading things, Kory, to so that we can start upgrading to Mark II conveyors downstairs so that supplies come up here faster. Also, I wouldn't have placed that right there just because I'm moving all of these so that I can fit things better. So, un momento, Padawan. I say Padawan, but you've been playing the game much longer.
That looks a bit nicer. What's with that belt? What's with we just need one more of those. Is those ones for the copper?
No, I thought we needed 3 more.
No, we only need one more.
Okay, but two of those are already
And
being.
these are backwards.
One. Oopsies. Hold on, I'll fix that real quick. Or you can fix it. Because we had two right here, we needed one more. I was spacing it so I could fit the one more. These
There we
other
go.
ones are already in use.
So now we have. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we need. This one's going to be.
Okay, now I don't have any steel plates being produced. So I can't build the rest of those conveyor belts.
Yeah, here, hold on.
Okay, first one closest to the assemblers is going to be iron plates. Next one over will be iron rods. And the next one after that will be alternative screws. But the reinforced steel rods are not working because it's not being supplied with supplies. But I take it you're dealing with that. Now, oh my gosh, Kory, I've almost been streaming for 4 hours.
Do we have any rotors yet?
It should be producing rotors now. Hold on.
I
Yes, it
just picked up 3
is.
now. I just need 2 more.
It is producing rotors. Alright, well, we are probably going to continue playing this game, but I feel like we've reached the peak streamability of this particular session. Um, or at least I will probably stream tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be this game. I think I'm going to go and I'm going to stream. I'm thinking the bus. I believe Kory has work tomorrow.
Today's, I think right now, it's still Monday, Adam.
I
Tomorrow's
know.
Tuesday. I work
Oh yeah, you don't work
Wednesday through
Tuesday.
Friday.
Do you work Wednesday?
I think so.
Okay. So we may or may not be streaming this tomorrow. We're probably going to continue working for a little bit, or maybe I'll go play another game and take a break from this game. My brain is starting to hurt.
Does that belt?
But
Do those belts look better, Adam?
yes, I will admit that I did an extreme spaghetti belt setup. Yes, I will admit that was an extreme spaghetti belt setup, and much apologies for making your OCD really bad. However, that's not the one that I wanted to go to. So unfortunately, um, my webcam is not working on this setup. I'm not sure why, but I will deal with that at another time. Um, thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for sitting through nearly 4 hours of grinding in Sky Factory. Um,
Sky Factory,
Kory and
the Satisfactory.
or Skyfactory. Sorry,
Sky
sorry.
Sky Factory is fucking mod for Minecraft.
I'm sorry. When I went to go start this stream, guys, the last time I streamed over here on YouTube was Sky Factory with both Corey and Fred. So that's why that, for whatever reason, that popped back into my head. Satisfactory. Thank you for sitting through quite a bit of grinding. Um, we'll probably be back tomorrow. I think we're gonna leave this server where it is for tonight, and then pick back up tomorrow where we're at. I'm probably going to go do something else just to take a break from this because this is a very mind melding game. Um, I think even Corey would agree with me on that.
I'm having a blast.
You're having a blast. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a blast too, but it's starting to melt my mind a little bit. Um, So, just so everybody knows, if you are just joining the stream or just coming in, this stream will be uploaded by tomorrow morning to my YouTube channel. So, go check out the channel. You can check out previous live streams. I am going to be streaming a lot more than I ever have. I'm going to be posting content a lot more than I ever have. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be having much fun with video games on this channel. There's other channels that I'm going to be creating in the
I'll
near
find more
future.
concrete.
Um, but with that being said, I'm assuming Corey is going to be ending his stream as well. But I want to thank all of you guys for being here. Remember to go subscribe to both mine and Corey's YouTube channel. Um, and we both have other media. My TikTok is the same as my YouTube, the Soul Wolf on TikTok. I do occasionally stream over there. Eventually, these streams will be here and on there. But anyway, thank you guys very much for joining. I hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, everybody, keep it happy out there. Spread joy, spread love. At this point in the world, that's all we need is joy and love. So thank you very much for joining and have a wonderful night.